The topic of this week's sermon is Pesach Sheni, the second Passover. What does Pesach Sheni mean? What does the second Passover mean? It marks a day when someone who was unable to participate in the Passover offering in the proper time would observe the commandment exactly 1 month later. It is customary to mark this day by eating matzah. The history of Pesach Sheni, of the second Passover, is that in the aftermath of the Exodus of Egypt, exactly 1 year after the Exodus, when God instructed the people of Israel to bring the Passover offering on the afternoon of the 14th of Nisan, and to eat it that evening roasted over a fire together with matzah and bitter herbs, as they had done the previous year just before they left Egypt. A group of people approached Moshe and complained that they were impure. And the verse reads in Bamidbar chapter 9 verse 7, Vayomra anashim hema elav anachnu tmeim lenefesh adam lama nigara levilti hakrivet korban Hashem b'moado. There were, however, certain persons who had become ritually impure through contact with the dead body and could not therefore prepare the Passover offering on that day. They approached Moshe and Aaron and they said, "Why should we be deprived and not be able to present God's offering in its time among the children of Israel?" And this comes from Numbers chapter 9, verse 6 and 7. In response to their plea, God established the 14th of Iyar as a day for the second Passover, for anyone who was unable to bring the offering on its appointed time in the previous month. What does Pesach Sheni mean? The day represents a second chance. The second chance achieved by teshuvah, by repentance. The power of that repentance and return, in the words of the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak, the second Passover means that it's never a lost cause. Pesach Sheni is an extraordinary mitzvah. God legislated only after the Jews themselves complained. The impure ones, at that. They sincerely demanded a second chance. The lesson for us is clear. No matter how far we may wander, how impure we may become, God will pave the way for us if we sincerely want to make amends. In the same way, the Lubavitcher Rebbe reminds us that we must cry, plead, and even demand of God to finally bring the Mashiach, the final redemption. Just like the impure Jews of old were not afraid to ask for the opportunity to become closer to God, neither should we. Shabbat Shalom.